Hi, welcome to Jay's Retro Toys and Games for Wednesday, April 20th, 2022. It's episode 12, and I'm your host, Jason DeCanio, where once again we're looking at another retro toy tonight. Yep, we're looking at the toy that has spanned almost, I would say if I can get the calculator out, let's see, 73 years. Wow, 73 years that this toy has been around for all ages to play. Boys and girls and even adults today make designs and displays. And there's a big store in, I think, Disney Springs, right down here in Florida. And many of these stores, I think almost each state has one. And there's even a theme park named after it as well, too. What we're talking about today? We're talking about Lego bricks. That's right, Lego bricks today on Jay's Retro Toys and Games. Okay, welcome to the show, and hope you're having a good Wednesday. Middle of the week, it's hump day here, and we're ready for another edition of Jay's Retro Toys and Games. Ready to go with the Lego toy company, Lego bricks, and all the fun things. As you know, they are a line of plastic construction toys that are manufactured by the Lego Group, which is a privately held company based in Billund, Denmark. And as of 2021, Lego was the largest toy company in the world. The company's flagship product, Lego, consists of various colored interlocking plastic bricks accompanying an array of gears, figurines called minifigures, and various other parts. Lego pieces can be assembled and connected in many ways to construct objects, including vehicles, buildings, and working robots. Anything constructed can be taken apart again, and the pieces reused to make new things. The Lego Group began manufacturing the interlocking toy bricks in 1949. Movies, games, competitions, and 8 Legoland amusement parks have been developed under the brand. And as of July 2015, 600 billion Lego parts had been produced. So let's look at it. The Lego Group began in the workshop of Ole Kirk Christiansen. He was born 1891. He died in 1958. A carpenter from Billund, Denmark, who began making wooden toys in 1932. In 1934, his company came to be called Lego, derived from the Danish phrase "leg godt," which means play well. In 1947, Lego expanded to begin producing plastic toys. In 1949, Lego began producing, among other new products, an early version of the now familiar interlocking bricks, calling them automatic binding bricks. These bricks were based on the Kittycraft self-locking bricks, which had been patented in the United Kingdom in 1939 and released in 1947. Lego had received a sample of the Kittycraft bricks from the supplier of an injection molding machine that it purchased, and the bricks, originally manufactured from cellulose acetate, were a development of the traditional stackable wooden blocks of the time. The Lego Group's motto, "Only the best is good enough," was created in 1936. This motto, which is still used today, was created by Christensen to encourage his employees never to skimp on quality, a value he believed in strongly. And by 1951, plastic toys accounted for half of the Lego company's output, even though the Danish trade magazine Toy Times, visiting the Lego factory in Billund in the early 1950s, felt that plastic would never be able to replace traditional wooden toys. Although a common sentiment, Lego toys seem to have become a significant exception to the dislike of plastic in children's toys, due in part to the high standards set by Ole Kirk. Now, by 1954, Christensen's son, Gottfried, had become the junior manufacturing director of the Lego Group. It was his conversation with an overseas buyer that led to the idea of a toy system. Now, Gottfried saw the immense potential in Lego bricks to become a system for creative play, but the bricks still had some problems from a technical standpoint. Their locking ability was limited, and they were not versatile. In 1958, the modern brick design was developed. It took 5 years to find the right material for it, which is ABS polymer. Now, a patent application for the modern Lego brick design was filed in Denmark on January 28, 1958, and in various other countries in the subsequent few years. The Lego Group's Duplo product line was introduced in 1969 and is a range of simple blocks whose lengths measure twice the width, height, and depth of standard Lego blocks and are aimed towards younger children. 1978, Lego produced the first minifigures, which have since become a staple in most sets. May of 2011, Space Shuttle Endeavour mission STS-134 brought 13 Lego kits to the International Space Station, where astronauts built models to see how they would react in microgravity as a part of the Lego Bricks in Space program. May of 2013, the largest model ever created was displayed in New York City and was made of over 5 million bricks, a 1-to-1 scale model of an X-Wing fighter. Other records include a 34-meter tower and a 4-kilometer railway. February 2015, marketing consulting company Brand Finance, ranked Lego as the world's most powerful brand, overtaking Ferrari. Lego's popularity is demonstrated by its wide representation and usage in many forms of cultural works, including books, films, and artwork. It has even been used in the classroom as a teaching tool. In the U.S., Lego Education North America is a joint venture between Pitsco, Inc. and the educational division of the Lego Group. In 1998, Lego bricks were one of the original inductees into the National Toy Hall of Fame at the Strong in Rochester, New York. Lego pieces of all varieties constitute a universal system, and despite variation in the design and the purposes of individual pieces over the years, each piece remains compatible in some way with existing pieces. Lego bricks from 1958 still interlock with those made in the current time, and Lego sets for young children are compatible with those made for teenagers. 6 bricks of 2x4 studs can be combined in 915,103,765 ways. And each Lego piece must be manufactured to an exacting degree of precision. When 2 pieces are engaged, they must fit firmly, yet be easily disassembled. The machines that manufacture Lego bricks have tolerances as small as 10 micrometers. Primary concept and development work takes place at the Boulogne headquarters, where the company employs approximately 120 designers. The company also has smaller design offices in the UK, Spain, Germany, and Japan, which are tasked with developing products aimed specifically at these markets. The average development period for a new product is around 12 months, split into 3 stages. The first stage is to identify market trends and developments, including contact by the designers directly with the market. Some are stationed in toy shops close to holidays, and while others interview children. The second stage is the design and development of the product based upon the results of the first stage. And as of September 2008, the design teams use 3D modeling software to generate CAD drawings from initial design sketches. The designs are then prototyped using an in-house stereolithography machine, and these prototypes are presented to the entire project team for comment and for testing by parents and children during the validation process. Designs may then be altered in accordance with the results from the focus groups. And virtual models of completed Lego products are built concurrently with the writing of the user instructions. Completed CAD models are also used in the wider organization for marketing and packaging. Lego Digital Designer is an official piece of Lego software for Mac OS X and Windows, which allows users to create their own digital Lego designs. Why do I keep saying logo, right? It's Lego. The program once allowed customers to order their custom designs with a service to ship physical models from digital designer to consumers. The service ended in 2012. Since 1963, Lego pieces have been manufactured from a strong, resilient plastic known as ABS. That's acrylonitrile butadiene styrene. What a name. So we'll just call it ABS. And as of September 2008, Lego engineers use the NX CAD CAM K PLM software suite to model the elements. The software allows the parts to be optimized by way of mold, flow, and stress analysis. Prototype molds are sometimes built before the design is committed to mass production. The ABS plastic is heated to 232 degrees Celsius or 450 degrees Fahrenheit until it reaches a dough-like consistency. It is then injected into the molds using forces of between 25 and 150 tonnes and takes approximately 15 seconds to cool. The molds are permitted a tolerance of up to 20 micrometers to ensure the bricks remain connected. Human inspectors check the output of the molds to eliminate significant variations in color or thickness. And according to the Lego Group, about 18 bricks out of every million failed to meet the standard required. Lego factories recycle all but about 1% of their plastic waste from the manufacturing process. If the plastic cannot be reused in Lego bricks, it is processed and sold on to industries that can make use of it. Lego has a self-imposed 2030 deadline to find a more eco-friendly alternative to the ABS plastic it currently uses in its bricks. Manufacturing of Lego bricks occurs at several locations around the world. Molding is done in Boulogne, Denmark, in Hungary, Monterrey, Mexico, and most recently in Zhejiang, China. So the brick decorations and packaging are done at plants in Denmark, Hungary, Mexico, and Kladno in the Czech Republic. The Lego Group estimates that in 5 decades, it has produced 400 billion Lego blocks. Annual production of Lego bricks averages approximately 36 billion, or about 1,140 elements per second. And according to an article in Business Week in 2006, Lego could be considered the world's #1 tier manufacturer, and the factory produces about 306 million small rubber tires a year. The claim was reiterated in 2012. In December of 2012, the BBC's More or Less radio program asked the Open University's engineering department to determine how many Lego bricks, stacked one on top of the other, it would take for the weight to destroy the bottom brick. Using a hydraulic testing machine, the engineering department determined the average maximum force of a 2x2 Lego brick can stand is 4,240 newtons. Now, since an average of 2x2 Lego brick has a mass of 1.152 grams, according to their calculations, it would take a stack of 375,000 bricks to cause the bottom brick to collapse, which represents a stack 3,591 meters in height. Private tests have shown several thousand disassembly cycles before the bricks begin to wear out. And although Lego tests show fewer cycles, then in 2018, Lego announced that it would be using bio-derived polyethylene to make its botanical elements, parts such as leaves, bushes, and trees. And in 2020, the company announced that it would cease packaging its products in single-use plastic bags and would instead be using recyclable paper bags. Since the 1950s, the Lego Group has released thousands of sets with a variety of themes, including space, robots, pirates, trains, Vikings, castle, dinosaur, undersea exploration, and Wild West, as well as wholly original themes like Bionicle. And some of the classic themes that continue to present to the present day include Lego City, which is a line of sets depicting city life introduced in 1973, and Lego Technic, a line aimed at emulating complex machinery introduced in 1977. Over the years, Lego has licensed themes from numerous cartoon and film franchises, and even some from video games. These include Batman, Indiana Jones, Pirates of the Caribbean, Harry Potter, of course Star Wars, and Minecraft. And although some of the licensed themes, Lego Star Wars and Lego Indiana Jones, had highly successful sales, Lego has expressed a desire to rely more upon their own characters and classic themes and less upon licensed themes related to movie releases. Some sets include reference to other themes such as Bionicle, Mask in one of the Harry Potter sets. Discontinued sets may become a collectible and command value on the black market. For the 2012 Summer Olympics in London, Lego released a special Team GB minifigures series exclusively in the United Kingdom to mark the opening of the games. And for the 2016 Summer Olympics and 2016 Summer Paralympics in Rio de Janeiro, they released a kit with the Olympic and Paralympic mascots, Vinicius and Tom. One of the largest Lego sets commercially produced was a minifig scaled edition of the Star Wars Millennium Falcon, and designed by Jens Kronevod Fredriksson. Was released in 2007 and contained 5,195 pieces. It was surpassed by a 5,922-piece Taj Mahal. A redesigned Millennium Falcon retook the top spot in 2017 with 7,541 pieces. Since then, the Millennium Falcon has been superseded as the biggest Lego set by the Lego Art World map at 11,695 pieces, the Lego Titanic at 9,090 pieces, and the Lego Architect Colosseum at 9,036 pieces. Well, Lego also initiated a robotics line of toys called Mindstorms in 1999 and has continued to expand and update this range ever since. The roots of the product originate from a programmable brick developed at the MIT Media Lab, and the name is taken from a paper by Seymour Papert, computer scientist and educator who developed the educational theory of constructionism and whose research was at times funded by the Lego Group. Now, the programmable Lego brick, which is at the heart of these robotic sets, has undergone several updates and redesigns, with the latest being called the EV3 brick, being sold under the name of Lego Mindstorms EV3. The set includes sensors that detect touch, light, sound, and ultrasonic waves, with several others being sold separately, including an RFID reader. The intelligent brick can be programmed using official software available for Windows and Mac computers, and is downloaded onto the brick via Bluetooth or a USB cable. There are also several unofficial programs and compatible programming languages that have been made to work with the brick, and many books have been written to support this community. There are several robotics competitions which use the Lego robotics sets. The earliest is Bot Ball, which is a national U.S. middle and high school competition stemming from the MIT 6.270 Lego Robotics Tournament. Other Lego robotics competitions include First Lego League Discover for children's ages 4 to 6, First Lego League Explore for students ages 6 to 9, and the same name for the challenge for students ages 9 through 16. And these programs offer real-world engineering challenges to participants. First Lego League Challenge uses Lego-based robots to complete tasks. First Lego League Explore, participants build models out of Lego elements. And First Lego League Discover, participants use Duplo. Now, in its 2019-2020 season, there were 38,609 First Lego League Challenge teams and 21,703 First Lego League Explore teams around the world. The International RoboCup Junior Ball football competition involves extensive use of Lego Mindstorms equipment, which is often pushed to its extremes of limits. The capabilities of the Mindstorms range have now been harnessed for use in ICO Creative prosthetic system, a prosthetic limb system designed for children, and designs for these Lego prosthetics allow everything from mechanical diggers to laser firing spaceships to be screwed on to the end of a child's limb. Ico is the work of the Chicago-based Colombian designer Carlos Arturo Torres and is a modular system that allows children to customize their own prosthetics with the ease of clicking together plastic bricks. And designed with Lego's Future Lab, the Danish toy company's experimental research department, and CIREC, a Colombian foundation for physical rehabilitation, the modular prosthetic incorporates myoelectric sensors that register the activity of the muscle in the stump and send a signal to control movement in the attachment. A processing unit in the body of the prosthetic contains an engine compatible with Lego Mindstorms, the company's robotics line, which lets the wearer build an extensive range of customized programmable limbs. And we have some clones, which of course they would always have copycats on that. There's an official website, first launched in '96. There are 8 theme parks that are Legoland theme parks, retail stores, Downtown Disney, which they have to change the name to Disney Springs. But they operate 737 retail shops called Lego stores, and they're at the complexes at Disneyland and Walt Disney World Resorts, as well as in Mall of America in Bloomington, Minnesota. The opening of each new store is celebrated with a weekend-long event in which a master model builder creates, with the help of volunteers, most of whom are children, a larger-than-life Lego statue, which is then displayed at the new store for several weeks. They have business consultancies, video games, board games, film and television, books and magazine, clothing, and a whole host of other things. And they're still continuing to this day, 73 years strong. Ladies and gentlemen, you have just seen the history of the Lego Company. Next time on the program, we're going to look at, I'm hoping that this one has a lot of history to it. Let's see. No. Oh, my goodness. Well, I would have thought it did. I wanted to do a series on Lincoln Logs because I thought Lincoln Logs were really good. Let's see if they have one on Fiddlesticks. Now, Fiddlesticks, I don't know if you remember them. No, that's not what I was looking for. I would have thought it's not the Fiddlesticks that I was thinking of. Oh well, you can't have it all. Can't have it all. Let's see, erector sets. Let's see if oh, here we go. The erector set. Let's see if that's got a history. Oh yeah. All right, we'll look at that for episode 13. The erector set coming up on Friday's edition of Jay's Retro Toys and Games. I'm Jason DiCanio. Hope you have a great hump day. And remember, be honest, be real, and keep it simple, stupid. Kiss. We'll see you Friday. Bye-bye.
Don't forget to subscribe to the David3000 Network for great more content like this one.